The Los Angeles Lakers are at a pivotal moment, and the buzz around the league is heating up, with rumors swirling about a potential shakeup that could impact one of our key positions. Fans are on the edge of their seats. Are we looking at a blockbuster trade that could redefine our roster and push us back into title contention? Stick around as we dive into the latest developments and what they mean for our beloved Lakers. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to stay in the loop. As we dive into the early trade preview for the 2024-25 NBA season, it's crucial to focus on the Los Angeles Lakers and the strategic moves that could shape our future. With the trade deadline looming on February 6th, teams are assessing their rosters, and the Lakers are no exception. Let's break down some of the key players who could be on the move and what that means for our beloved franchise. First up, we have DAngelo Russell. After a promising stretch leading up to the playoffs, where he averaged an impressive 22.8 points and 6.4 assists, Russell's postseason performance left a lot to be desired, including that forgettable 0-4-7 outing in Game 3 against Denver. He opted into the final year of his contract, which means he could be a short-term trade piece. Lakers GM Rob Pelinka mentioned he'll take about 30 games to evaluate the roster. But let's be real. If inconsistencies arise, Russell's name could pop up in trade talks again. I can't help but wonder, could teams like the Orlando Magic see him as a valuable asset? What do you think? Is he someone we should hold on to, or is it time to explore other options? Next, let's talk about Zach LaVine. The Chicago Bulls guard has been a dynamic scorer, but has struggled with injuries and efficiency on the court. With the Bulls in rebuild mode, it's no secret they're looking to move him. The challenge? His hefty contract, and the fact that Chicago hasn't seen much success with him on the floor. Could the Lakers take a chance on LaVine? Imagine pairing him with LeBron and AD, but at what cost? His health is a huge concern, and I'm honestly conflicted about whether this would be a smart move. Would you want to see LaVine in a Lakers uniform if it means giving up valuable assets? Then there's Bruce Brown from Toronto. He's a versatile player with championship experience who could easily fit into the Lakers system. With the Raptors undergoing a rebuild, he might be available. His defense and transition play could be exactly what we need, especially if we're aiming for another deep playoff run. But would the Lakers prioritize him over other options? Personally, I feel like we could use someone like Brown to bolster our bench. What do you think? Is he the type of player we should go after? Kyle Kuzma is another name that keeps popping up. After turning down a trade to Dallas, he's now in a position where he might reconsider if the Wizards approach him again. He's shown he can score and contribute significantly to a team. Miami could be interested in him as well, so it's worth watching how his situation develops. Would you want to bring back Kuzma, or are you ready for a new chapter? I'm torn because he was such a vital part of our championship run. Cameron Johnson is a player I really like. He's a proven scorer and shooter who could elevate our perimeter game. With Mikal Bridges gone, the Brooklyn Nets might look to move him, and I think he could be a fantastic addition to our squad. His contract is reasonable, and he could help stretch the floor for our big men. But the question remains, do the Lakers have the assets to pull this off? I want to hear your thoughts. Would you trade for Johnson? Jeremy Grant is another intriguing possibility. After the departure of Damian Lillard, he's become a key piece for the Blazers, but might not fit into their long-term plans. Grant can shoot the three and defend, making him valuable for a contender like us. The New Orleans Pelicans could be a competitor for his services, so we need to act quickly if he's on our radar. Lastly, let's discuss Brandon Ingram. He's been the subject of trade talks, and with the Pelicans unsure about extending him, he could be available. His scoring ability is undeniable, but would we be willing to take that risk knowing he might demand a max contract? I'm curious how his situation unfolds, especially given our needs on the wing. So, what do you think? Are these the right moves for the Lakers? Should we make a splash before the trade deadline? I want to hear your opinions on these potential trades and who you think we should target. Let's get a discussion going in the comments. Your insights are always valuable to me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates. And make sure to activate that notification bell so you don't miss any important news. Together, we can navigate this season and keep our championship dreams alive.